Hello and welcome back to SMT5 Vengeance. We have a ton of quests, so I thought that we could start off this time by getting a few more. Or at least I assume there's going to be more quests in this new area over here, which we still haven't been to. So, how are we going to get there? Well, that's the interesting question. I suspect that our best route is to come in here, run at the abscess, and then ditch it. I think that's probably our best route, although there is an alternative route by going back to the save and then heading round there. There's also yet another path here, I think you can see, where if we go to this save and actually go straight south from there, there's another area we haven't been to. So, we have a lot of options. But we're going to start off by just running this way and seeing what happens. Now, I have noticed the game's doing a little bit of a glitch every now and again with the frame rate. It's like a little stutter, and I'm assuming that that is the same reason that Elden Ring has its stutters, in that I updated my graphics driver and it's probably shaders, but if you see a little stutter, I'm basically assuming it's going to solve itself. So, that's why I'm not doing anything about it. Right, so we want to be right here in the corner, then we want to go as far left as we can here, so we don't actually want to face the abscess. Right? Yes, so we want to go all the way along here as far as we can, basically. Right. So that's the abscess over there, which we want to stay as far away from as possible. Now we want to head down here and then hop to the right-hand side here. There we go. Sorry, have you got a thing for me? You do. Okay. Oh, we're being attacked. Hello. Ah, this should be a nice easy one. Spyglass. Weak to dark. Okay, pass, pass. And now here we are. Now it has been asked, by the way, just while I remember, what are we going to level after we finished leveling strength? Because our character is very close to having 100 strength. Well, here's the interesting thing. I believe that 100 is not actually the cap in this game. There is a cap somewhere. I think it was... From memory, it's like 150 or something. But yeah, although we're near 100, I don't think it's the cap unless they changed it. So, the answer to what we're going to level after we finish leveling strength is more strength. Because we're not done yet, basically. We got a lot more to go. Okay, so now we're heading down this way. I think this might connect to the other route in here as well, actually. Ooh, okay. Not ideal running, but that kind of worked. What doesn't connect, that other route is actually purely just treasures. Ooh. Okay. But it connects to the first part over here, so that probably means that there's a link back there. Although, wait, didn't this guy say there's something on top there? There's glory right there, right? Yeah, so we want to head this way. Okay. Interesting. So we want to head along here, and then there should be some glory and stuff for us to get. Alright, what have you got for me? More gems? Ah, amethysts. I see. That gets us Orthrus's essence. So there's Orthrus down there. Resistances are a bit bad. Abilities... I guess I like Fire Draco Strike. That's useful-ish. Inspiring Leaders, useful-ish. Draws enemy hostility but raises user's defense. That's kind of interesting-ish as well. A lot of these are kind of okay. There's nothing incredible there, but there's things we might use. Right, keep running along the edge. And now... is there anything to the left here? It feels like there should be something to the left here. Ah, there's a pile of gems for us to pick up. Well, we might as well just raise MP to max and then head up this way. So this, I think, is where some glory was earlier, right? Grab that. So not some glory up here? Oh, what's this? Ah, Lifestone Chain. Because this guy was like, oh, how do we get up here? But maybe not. Maybe there is nothing up here. Okay, so why... I don't know. Oh, that's an invisible wall. So why would we want to get up here? I forget what that guy said, but I don't want to go down there to find that out. Unless there was a Memon or something, like right at the top here. No, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what. I guess he was just saying there's an area up here. I thought I saw glory earlier, but maybe I'm imagining things. Entirely possible. Right, now we're going to head back along here. We're going to just stay in at the edge here so the oaths don't get us. And then, I guess I'll just follow the path. Although the problem with following the path is there might be things that spawn on it. Oh, there's a maggot. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Wait! Those angels seem especially dangerous. Let's look around somewhere else for now.
Ah! Okay. So this is as far as we can get. So this is where the main story would start back up. Okay. Well, we now have our full... yeah, we now have our full area. Okay. So we've got these 3 to get there. I'm going to jump down and just see what that guy has to say, and then we'll teleport back. Just because it's been bugging me. But we'll find out what the guy said about accessing this area. But yeah, we've now explored all the way in, and actually the fact that there's a story blocker is quite good. That tells me that we're not ahead of the story as I initially thought, or not as ahead of the story as I initially thought, which is good. Okay. So again, I just want to check if there's anything up here. I don't see anything obvious. Drop down? Yeah, nothing there. What did you say? I can sense a demon on the cliff up above, but how do you even get there? Ah, so he said there was a demon up there, but there currently isn't. Oh, okay. Or maybe he was just meaning that there are demons in general up the cliff. Okay, cool. Right. So we're heading back here. We'll ley line crossing back over to this one. And then we're going to go grab those 3 treasures, which should be somewhere in this direction. I'm also going to do a save here, just so we have a save. Right. So forward and then to the left. I did ignore our starfish friend there for a second. Right. Then we're going to go right. Grab this, and then immediately into the left again. Ignore the scenery. And there's our treasure. Wonderful. So what have we got? Soma Drop, which we can't pick up. A Grimoire, okay. And a Life Drain Gem. Okay, so almost nothing. Cool. Okay, I'll pick up the thing. There we go. 2 diamonds. Right. So, the only quest we haven't picked up here is this quest, because this quest is likely a choice quest between him and his father. So, we have now done, or we have now collected every single quest in this area. Now, we need to figure out what we're going to do next. We have a couple of different options here. We also, by the way, have some other things to look at. So, if I head out here and go switch map, we found this when I was running through areas previously. Yeah. So, I want to move the... Yeah, so I want to be in this map. I want to move the map. How do I do that? Yes, I can't. Okay, so you see at the top of this map, there's a couple of people to talk to who previously we haven't talked to. So there's actually a little bit more dialogue to get there. If we go to Shinagawa, I don't see any new dialogue in Shinagawa, so that's fine. If we go to Shinjuku, that's where we are now. Diet Building, we've got a new bit of dialogue in the Diet Building as well. There'll be nothing in the high school. Bethel Meeting Room is obviously where the main quest is. Terminal Room has more dialogue. And Jozuji has the quest dialogue. So, yeah, we've got quite a lot still to look at. So I'm going to head to... Let's go to Demon Haunt first. Then we'll run and talk to everyone. And then I think we want to actually progress the main quest. And then come back to these quests. I think we want to progress it one tick. We'll see.
Yes.
According to Yakumo, the Quidishtu are trying to summon some god at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. I suppose this ritual must also be the reason the Quidishtu have been so dedicated to gathering Magatsuhi. However, if they seek to summon a god greater than the Quidishtu themselves, it would demand a high cost indeed. Is a mass of Magatsuhi really all it takes to summon this god of theirs? Okay, maybe there's another component. Actually, I've changed my mind. I think we're not going to progress the main quest. We're going to deliberately do everything but progress it. Then we're going to do all of our quests then we're going to progress the main quest. I've decided. Although, actually, does the main quest have a recommended level on it? No. Okay, let's find then.
True.
I shall obtain a strength unmatched and unrivaled, and the netherworld shall become my hunting ground. Cool. Hello.
Hey.
Do not make the mistake of assuming you have seen the extent of my power. Hey, powered up. Nice. Some extra luck.
That it is.
You may rely on me if you wish. I am your ally and will act accordingly, to the extent you are worthy. Okay. Well, that's a little threatening, but that's fine. Hello, Adun.
Yeah.
Maybe I can use this time to practice my singing and dancing. Cool. Actually, one other thing to check, now that I think about it. Yoko? Yoko's finished her skills. Maybe it is time to progress the main quest, just in case it gives us a new Yoko Tao setup, right? Because Tao's finished her skills too, right? Yeah, interesting. So there's a reason to do both. I don't think it's going to be a fight at the main quest, so yeah, maybe we'll go do main quest after we grab all the new dialogue. So the new dialogue starts at Tokyo Tower. So let's go grab this stuff here. So maybe World of Shadows to the max. Ooh, wow. Game's lagging a little bit. But yeah, I think I talked about that. I think it's just shaders redoing the... like each time you enter an area. Same as other games. When you update your drivers, we need to redo the shaders, I think, for Unreal games. I don't know. It's got some technical reason, but essentially it goes away, which is all I need to know. Cool. Right, we'll speak to these two. But yeah, I think upgrade World of Shadows to the max. Then we go and do the main quest after talking to these guys. Like, what's even the point of winning? It's not like any of these old gods are still around. Or would someone try to take their place, maybe? Who would even do that, though? Oh, I don't know. Unthinkable, the forces of chaos routed. I was convinced this joint army of Bethel had no real bite to speak of, and yet... Okay. So now we're going to ley line crossing up to this one. We have someone new around here. Yes. Hello. You're Alpax, right? I've sure heard a lot of rumors about you. I kinda thought you'd have more muscles. Okay. That's the Mephisto quest, I believe. In fact, you could even see Mephisto in the window. So yeah, that's the Mephisto quest. Grab that on the way past. Hello. I'm a demon, so I don't gotta be scared of much. I don't really go near all those ruined buildings. Those metal pipes and glass are sharp, huh? Even if getting sliced up wouldn't kill me, it sure wouldn't feel good. Okay. And then the last one is along here. Okay. Let's see what's down here then. I mean, there's always a chance that some of these talking ones can be quests as well, which is why it's always worth doing them, so... I don't think any of these ones in particular are, but it's interesting to see which ones are and which ones aren't. You look kinda weak, but your rank's higher than I'd figure. You're not one of those big-time gods, right? One of those names humans still remember. Nah, no way. Okay. Nothing here. Let's leave this area, and let's go to the Tokyo Diet Building, I think. So there was nothing on this map that I can see. Yeah, because Amanazako hasn't told us to go to the other area yet. There's nothing on this map that I can see. Although it's very difficult to see on this map with the number of symbols on it. So it's now Tokyo Diet Building. Actually, no, we want to go Minato. Yeah, because this gets us to the area we actually want to go to quicker. Cool, so I think this one could be a quest. Because the person who we need to talk to is the person who gives out quests. Do I need this one? Nope. Okay, that's fine. We'll just leave him hanging. Right, in here. And hello there.
Yes?
Welcome, how have you been? I know it's not my place to say this, but please don't push yourself too hard, okay? Talk.
Yes.
Every branch of Bethel besides the Japanese branch is moving to engage the Demon King's forces in the central regions of Dat. It seems Bethel Japan was excluded from this operation because our strength was lacking, but perhaps that actually worked to our advantage. Now you have more time to look into the salt statue incident. I hope your investigation goes well. Okay. So that's us being there. So, next places we need to go. I know we did literally looked into this beforehand. So, Medical Research Lab, Terminal Room. Medical Research Lab, Terminal Room is next. So, where are we? Tokyo Medical Research Lab? Yeah. Cool. Let's see. Oh!
Sup?
Hey, you're back.
Oh.
Dazai, weren't you going to be fighting in that big Bethel operation against the demons?
Huh.
Yeah, I've been real busy lately, but Master Abdiel told me I'm doing a great job. Those demons have this huge fire giant stopping our advance, though. The angels are trying to come up with a way to get past it now. So that is the plot in Chiyoda. So I'm guessing what it's saying here is that Dazai is basically doing our part of the work in Chiyoda. Interesting. But in the meantime, it seems like there was trouble over here, so I came to help.
Hey.
What kind of trouble is it? Oh, if you don't know, then you should probably talk to the director about it. Asuto's waiting outside. I don't think he should be left alone right now.
What's going on?
Did something happen to him?
Wait.
No point speculating. Let's head to the meeting room and find out what's going on. Okay. Hello.
Speaking of which,
That Yakumo raided our labs again. Seems like he was looking for data on the Quidditch 2 this time. All the evidence suggested he's more fixated on them than he is on Bethel right now. Couldn't tell you why, though. If he knows something about them, maybe he could even help us. That's interesting. That's the second time it's been suggested. Abdiel's taking command. She's leading Bethel's forces in a head-on attack against the armies of chaos. The battle is taking place in Dart, over in Chiyoda. Considering the dangers, they're only allowing combatants to cross there. Bethel's mostly got the upper hand, aside from one fire giant that's apparently giving them trouble. I thought that Archangel was all talk, but I guess she's earned that reputation. Okay, again, it's telling us about what's happening in the other area. That's intriguing. The Awagihara system is more than just the sword tank, but the other two can only produce command type and logistic types proto-fiends respectively. The only specific proto-fiend I know about is the combat type, Aogami, but I hear there's one logistics type in operation at the moment. But there apparently aren't any active units of the one that's considered the most powerful, the command type. Unlike the combat type and logistics type, the command type requires specific conditions for its creation. Not many people know what they are. If you were in Nahobino with a command type, the odds would swing drastically in our favor, but unfortunately that's not the case. That said, you're still undoubtedly our most valuable asset. All of us researchers will do everything we can to help you. Good luck out there. Well, that's some brand new lore. Okay. Well, I assume that's going to be very, very important soon. I've also decided I'm just going to do the main quest and then we'll see what happens next, but yeah, let's go. Hello?
Director Kojimizu, what happened?
Ah, it's you. I'm glad you're back. Miyazu Atsuta has been abducted from the hospital. Based on the security camera footage on site, we've identified the one responsible as Konsu from Bethel's Egyptian branch.
Okay, so this was a side quest in the initial route of the game, Canon of Creation. But it was a side quest that didn't go like this. Interesting.
It's okay. I can sense that Miyazu is still safe. But why would the Egyptian branch take her?
If I had to venture a guess, it's because Konsu wants to become a Nahobino.
Become a Nahobino? Like him?
Perhaps the time is right to inform you. Eons ago, the gods were gifted with both eternal life and the knowledge of good and evil. In those days, they were known as Nahobino. However, the Creator ordered the forfeiture of Nahobino's knowledge. Thenceforth, they regressed into demons. Well, you see, the Creator sealed the demons' knowledge within the Garden of Paradise. inside a forbidden tree. But then came a serpent who tempted the garden's inhabitants to eat of the tree's fruit and thus consume its knowledge. From then on, that knowledge was bound to the human soul and is still passed down throughout the generations, or so the tale is told. In any case, the demons of then and now yearn to reclaim what was lost, and so seek human souls. Yet the union of man and demon remains prohibited, because those who bear knowledge, namely a Nahobino, pose a threat to God's established order.
Doesn't that mean that he would be considered a threat as well?
And Konsu too.
Konsu's intentions have yet to be made clear, but they will once you confront him directly. I've assessed that retrieving Miyazu Atsuta is of great importance to the Japanese branch. I would like all of you to join Yuzuru Atsuta in rescuing her.
Oh.
Where is Yuzuru now?
He was understandably upset by this development, so he and Dazai returned to the dorm. I've already sent word that you'd be returning soon yourselves. I recommend meeting with them at the dorm to discuss these events.
Before that, there's something that's been bothering me ever since we started tracking down the Kadishtu. Do you know someone named Shohei Yakumo?
Yes, he's carried out a number of attacks on Bethel-affiliated facilities. Why do you ask?
He does seem to be hostile toward Bethel, but he hasn't attacked us. Actually, he's helped us. I think there's more to his actions than just undermining Bethel itself.
I see. I'll look into it.
Thank you.
But for the time being, I would like you to focus on rescuing Miyazu Atsuta. Even within Bethel, the Egyptian branch remains enigmatic. The slightest opening could prove fatal. So, stay cognizant of the danger.
Accepted quest. Rescue Miyazu Atsuta.
Listen.
I'll do everything I can to get more information on the situation regarding the salt statues. But right now, dealing with Bethel, Egypt is the more pressing matter. Please meet up with Yuzuru Atsuta at the dorm and talk it over with him. Okay, well that doesn't sound like that's going to trigger combat, so let's do a save. And now we have to do the same thing that we've done before, which is... Any new dialogue? Nope. 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 Yes, so there's some in the diet building. I was thinking it was going to be no for all of them for a second there, but... No, so there's some new dialogue in the diet building. Okay, let's go grab that then. So we'll head out here. Then we're going to teleport over to... Well, this might be quick. Let's see if this is quicker. It might involve less loading screens, which might in turn make it quicker. Because all we need to run back this way. Yeah, I think this way is maybe it's about the same distance from outside to this. Yeah, to running through the inside.
Yes?
Right. Bethel, Japan was apparently attacked by demons, but surveillance camera footage shows they were from the Egyptian branch. Demons normally don't appear on camera, but since we deal with gods and the like, we developed technology that allows us to observe them. These headsets are another result of that. Even if we don't have strong spiritual power, we can use these to see everything. But more powerful beings should be able to nullify this kind of tech easily. Perhaps they're intentionally allowing themselves to be observed. That is interesting. Okay. A little extra knowledge. Now we want to leyline crossing to Tokyo Medical Research Lab. And then we want to check if there's new dialogue in Tokyo, because there isn't a Tokyo like map to look at. Although I should also save as well while we're here. Okay, there we go. The other day, this Cape man with a katana gave me this weird device. Seems like a smartphone. He said I deserved it since I was grieving over humanity's future. Wonder if I'll ever know what he meant. Okay, interesting. Sergeant Yakumo had a son, if I recall. A good kid, honorable, just like his father. Hope this world hasn't beaten him down, too. Oh. Yeah. Suspect things haven't gone well for the sun would be my guess. In fact, I think we may already know that. Nothing over here. Check to the north. Nothing up here. Check right down this way. Nothing over here. Oh, that's the way out. You can't leave Tokyo, obviously. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everywhere. Okay. Let's go to the roof.
Yo.
It had been a while, but I ran into Ichiro the other day and he surprised me. He had this strong, confident look on his face that was nothing like the Ichiro I used to know. I don't know how to put it. It's like all his worries were gone, or like he found something he could believe in. Well, anyway, that's how he seemed. It's just that change is surprising considering what happened at school.
Nah.
Actually, is it because of what happened? Oh, okay. So I kind of assumed that was the, that was going to be the, yeah, that was going to be the main
You're
story.
back now, right? Atsuto's been pretty beat up over his sister getting taken.
Yasu's gone again. I couldn't protect her this time either.
Hey, cheer up. It all worked out last time, so I'm sure it will this time too. And you got us behind you, so let's just...
These are demons we're talking about. If you underestimate your enemy, you'll just get yourself killed.
Sorry. I didn't mean to sound all carefree or anything. I was just trying to make you feel better.
You can't give up yet. Okay, weird conversation.
Come on, man. He thinks you still got a chance, right?
Do you? Do you really think there's still time? That we can save Miyazu?
See, I told you he did! He does, and I do too. So let's go get her, man!
Thank you. And Dazai, I really am sorry.
No worries. Honestly, kinda cool. Nice to see you're a normal guy. Honor student and all.
All right, enough with the honor student. We're friends now, aren't we? Call me Yuzuru.
Oh, totally. We're buddies. Yuzuru. So it's only right you call me Ichiro then.
Okay, we just got word back. We've got a good idea where Miyazu is.
If we're gonna go save her, then we'd better be quick.
You mean you want to come along with us? Thank you. Then let's move.
Let's go.
Young man, though I am an artificial construct, I am aware of the concept of siblings and familial relationships.
Thanks. Okay.
Therefore, I can comprehend Yuzuru Atsuta's distress at his sister's abduction. He must be carrying pain in his heart, as any other person would. Though I cannot be certain, as I do not have a heart. Apologies for the unnecessary discussion. Let's be off to the Egyptian branch. We will save your friends from their suffering.
Well, it's kind of weird that the devs also realized that what he was saying was a little bit odd, but okay. And now, New leyline crossing point registered. Bethel, Egypt approach. Yuzuru Asuta has joined as a guest character. Ichiro Dazai has joined as a guest character.
Looks like this is the Egyptian branch's forward base. Miyazu should be here somewhere.
Okay. Oh, so this is... Yes. Okay, so this area also existed in... Yeah, this area also existed in the Canon of Creation, because that bridge is the best spot for farming Mitama in the game, at least that we found. But now, we have new people in our party. We have Yuzuru Asuta, who has pinpoint vitals, raises accuracy and critical rate of the user's physical attacks. Okay, he also gets Carnage Fang, Sun's Radiance, Witness Me. So he appears to have all the abilities that we have on Hayataro. Yes, he has all the same ones that Hayataro has. Interesting. I assume that's because he has Hayataro, which is kind of weird for us. A student at Yuen High School in Tokyo who has been cooperating with Bethel Japan for some time, he is able to use demons to fight. Okay. And then we have Ichiro Dazai, Beginner's Luck. Increases damage when attacking a target that has an ailment. He has Trifuri, which guarantees escape. He also has Cautious Cheer. Cautious Cheer is Cyrenup's ability, so he must use Cyrenup. Although he also has Mirage Shot, which is kind of interesting, because that's the dragon's one. I've forgotten the dragon's name. Anyway, it's the first dragon that you meet's one. It's kind of interesting. Okay. It's got some odd stuff. He's also got Poison Adept that you'll get. Increases damage or increases effects of poison. Okay, and that's a 45. Tao gets all the same stuff, as does as does Yoko. Okay. Interesting. And they came in at level 44. So yeah, we're currently a little above their level, so this might be fine for us to carry on then. Okay. Let's do a save. And then we know that the main quest is behind us, because we know it's this way because it's on the map. Let's go this way instead then.
Wait.
Oh, never mind. We got told off. Okay. Let's go this way. Stop right there. I am Isis of Bethel, Egypt, and who are you?
Hey.
I'm Yuzuru Atsuta. You have my sister here, and I'm taking her back. Ah, it is you, but I'm afraid that won't be possible. She is staying here of her own free will. What?
Hey.
Yuzuru, don't let her trick you. You can't trust anything a demon says. Ichiro.
Thank you.
You're right. I was almost just misled by a demon again. Thanks. Hey, what are friends for if not stopping each other from making dumb mistakes, right?
Go!
Alright, out of our way, freaks. Justice is about to be served. How barbaric. Okay, interesting. So this didn't happen in the other timeline either. Okay. So it's kind of implying that because Yuzuru had, I'm trying to think of the right way of putting it. Because he had a bad experience with the demons previously, this is now how he's going to act. Okay. Interesting. Let's use a Witness Me. He does have Hayataro. Okay, cool. Also, the fact that the music hasn't kicked in is a little weird here. But it's not just a little weird, it's very, very weird. I think Zanma's strong? Nope. Pass. I'm gonna try a Bufula. No, okay. Yeah, no combat music is very odd. Okay. Ow. So we've tried Bufula there. How about here? Aha, that worked. Critical wave. Nice. So that's not going to do anything. How about fire on Isis here? Chance of inflicting mirage. Resists. Okay. Heal. Yuzuru. But I'm gonna keep hitting the same one there. Critical wave. Nice. Here, what have we tried? We haven't tried Zanma on Isis. Nope. Okay. Could try light. Okay. That's fine. Ow. Ow. Well, he's alive-ish. Cool. Sun's Radiance on yourself. Critical wave. Nice. Mahama's not getting us anywhere. How about Toxic Cheer? Could do a heal, but we actually don't need to. Let's use Matarunda. This is just the oddest fight with no sound whatsoever. Like, it's all just, yeah, the normal exploration music. I get the feeling there is meant to be, like, a bit of battle music on here. Unless this is just a very odd choice. Okay, so you lowered our defense again. That's fine. Keep hitting Bufula. Critical wave. Didn't get anything this time. Cautious cheer. Raise defense. Heal. We don't have Witness Me on anymore, but this should be fine. Okay. That lowered our attack, so we can now lower their attack again. Let's do a Bufula. Critical wave. We got a crit. Nice. Could do Toxic Cloud. Oh, that applied. Perfect. Matarunda. Bufula. Critical wave. Nice. Don't need to reapply Toxic Cheer. Could do Mahamon. We know it's neutral. So let's just do that. And then maybe a Mejidola. Well, that's a lot of our MP. Yeah, I guess this could be fine. Yeah, we could do one of those. That's fine. Okay. So Zanma hurts Isis. There's Mudon. There's an attack. Matarunda. That's fine. I think this is a good turn to use Magatsuhi. Let's do crits. And then I'm gonna go for Carnage Fang. Nice. Critical wave. Mahamon. Perfect. Meshidola. Huge damage. Carnage Fang. Sakanagi. Mahamon. And oh, you're out. What's it weak to? Weak to could be electricity. We got an elect gem, haven't we? We do. Perfect. Oh, it blocks. Okay. This could be bad. We could fail. Not like that, but we could have in theory died there. Okay, Bufula. Critical wave. Neither of them crit. Pass. Pass. Bufula. Critical wave. Nice. Mirage shot. And attack. Not quite. Okay.
Intense, isn't it?
Okay, that worked. Bufula. Hey, the fight ended. We got Zeodyne here. Okay, cool.
Please, stop. Konsu and I have no intention of harming Miyazu.
I'm not falling for that. You won't get away with taking my sister.
Miyazu is further in. You can see for yourself if you don't believe me.
Miyazu Atsuta seems to be safe for the time being. We have avoided a worst-case scenario. But regardless of her physical well-being, it is still possible that Konsu could be planning to use her to become a Nahobino. We should move forward and get a better understanding of the situation.
Okay. There's something on the ground where the demon disappeared. You obtained the Lady Talisman. Allies of the Lady race can now use the Magatsuhi skill Waters of Youth. Full HP and MP recovery to self. Useful for healers, because, you know, you have a healer, they're healing the rest of your party, they get low on MP, you just trigger the Magatsuhi, you're ready to go again. I think Idun can use that, from memory. No, she's a Megami. Yeah, I don't know who can use it then. But anyway, yeah, it's fine. And now we have the Analyze on Isis and Lamia. Cool. Let's do a little heal over here. There we go. I am kind of hoping that we get the combat music back at some point. That would be nice. One of the reasons I'm coming in here is just hoping resetting the area does something for us. Haste makes waste, as they say. For now, I advise you act at your own pace.
Do you have a moment?
Did Konsu abduct Miyazu Atsuta so that he might become a Nahobino himself? As a Nahobino, he could overthrow God's order. Perhaps Konsu and the Egyptian branch plan to rebel. We should keep an eye on Yuzuru Atsuta as well. No doubt all this trouble with his sister has him exhausted.
Let us proceed.
The Egyptian branch is based in Minato. We should hurry there. Okay. Hello.
Hey!
The Aesir don't maintain their youth just because they want to stay young. They also need to stay as strong as possible so they're ready for Ragnarok. Okay. Hello.
Well.
Oh, it's you. I'm sorry for dragging you into my personal fight. I swear I'll make this up to you somehow. For now, please, just help me save Miyazu.
Hey!
Hey, I gotta ask, how do you know for sure you're making the right call? I don't want to end up picking the wrong choices. The fact that so much of this can turn out wrong is proof that the world itself is messed up. If I were perfect, I'd have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
I'm actually starting to get used to fighting demons and traversing that. I wish I could have gone my whole life without doing this though. Haha, but I guess the Saint of Bethel probably shouldn't say that, huh? And then... I'll show you what a real woman can do. Alright, you get 2 extra strength. Wonderful. If your soul were to ascend to Valhalla, I'm certain Lord Odin would be most pleased. I'll have to keep an eye on you, so as to not miss the moment you die. Oh, lovely, lovely. Okay, well let's do a save here. And let's head further in. Let's go.
Young man.
Young man, we don't know what might be waiting for us up ahead. I suggest we make certain we are prepared for anything. I'm prepared for everything. Let's go.
I am Konsu of Bethel, Egypt. What business do you have with me?
We're here for Miyazu.
You heard him. Miyazu is coming with us.
And after that, what exactly could you do for her? I have watched you and Miyazu for a very long time. Believe me, I understand that you want to keep her safe. However, now that demons have invaded Tokyo, you simply don't have what it takes. I will be the one protecting Miyazu from now on. Time to do the right thing as her brother. Time to stop putting her in danger.
The hell do you think you are? Stole her from the hospital? What kind of protector does that make you, huh, jackass? Let's go, Yuzuru! We got this guy! We'll get Miyazu by force if we have to!
So it has come to this.
Okay. Oh, we got combat music again, but I'm a little bit worried, because I think that you might be a fire guy. And what are we weak to right now? Oh, we're not weak to fire, that's good. I thought we were weak to fire. Okay, I'm a little less worried. Let's maybe start with a Witness Me. I think that makes the most sense for a turn 1 move. Then I'm actually going to mix it up. I'm going to use a Spyglass. I want to know what Khonsu's got going on. So Divine Dismantlement. While in the active party, all allies gain the same buffs as any ally that becomes incapacitated. He is a sort of fire guy, but he's mostly a light guy. Okay. So he has fire, he has light, AoE. He has 2 physical attacks to 1 foe, chance of inflicting seal. Unique is Karnak. Heavy physical attack to all foes, high chance of landing critical hits. And then he has moderate HP recovery to himself. Okay. But he's weak to ice. Well, that's good for us. He's also a little higher level than us. Let's drop in a Cautious Cheer here. Tal. Let's lower his attack. Let's do that to start with. Ow. Okay. He is weak to fire. Okay. Well, that's not good. So we ideally want to bring in an ice who is not weak to fire. Like Succubus. Oh, Succubus is weak to light though. I just realized. Yoko's also weak to light, so this isn't really her fight either. Sakuna Hikona? It might be a Sakuna Hikona fight. Let's do that. Okay. Let's now do a Cautious Cheer. We're pretty buffed up right now. I'm going to lower his attack by 1. And hit him with Eternal Blizzard. And not a lot of damage. Okay, this guy has a lot of health going for him. Severing Bite could be really good for damage, but let's do Sakanagi right now. Maybe I should have just done Severing Bite. I don't know why I did Sakanagi. Anyway, nice miss. Okay. Eternal Blizzard. We should just do Severing Bite. If it crits, then it's great. If it doesn't crit, then it's the same. Don't need to do Cautious Cheer yet. Could try this, but he's resisting it. You don't really seem like you have anything to do on your turn. I'm going to pass for now. Let's save you some stuff. Or some resources. So you're fine as well. There's not a lot I need to do. I could heal, but again, there's not a lot that we really need to do here. I think you're also a pass. Eternal Blizzard. Severing Bite. No crit. Guard. And guard. Okay. Nice. Okay. Eternal Blizzard. Severing Bite. Maybe you should have done the Magatsuhi crits this turn. Need to reapply Cautious Cheer. Here. Nothing needs reapplied necessarily. I think I can pass. Turunda. Then I'm going to change in somebody here. I'm actually going to change in Succubus. I think this could work. Because Tal was immune, right? Also, what are you weak to? You're weak to ice. Okay, yeah, Tal was immune. So actually that should end their turn if they do a light. So the only danger we have is that instant kills. Okay. Guard. Gets you a little MP. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Well, yeah, if he does a single target one, he could potentially kill Succubus, but that's fine. Now, Fountain of Chaos could do a lot of damage and remove a turn. So that could be worth it, but I think criticals are where we want to try to start here. Let's do that. And then we're going to hit immediately with a Bufula. Okay. R1 now is Severing Bite, which does 400 damage. Very good. We're then going to chuck in a... We could chuck in Mirage Shot. The chance of applying Mirage is actually kind of nice. Didn't work, but it was a nice idea. Here, Light's obviously not good. This costs way too much MP. So I guess we're just attacking. Yeah. Bufula. Severing Bite, which is our main damage that we're getting here. Mirage Shot. And then attack. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, that was reasonable. Bufula. Severing Bite. Cautious Cheer. Heal. I think I need to reapply Tarunda, right? Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's fine. Neither of those were Succubus, so that's all we care about there. We could also try and lower his defense, but I don't think we need to. I think we're okay with this so far. Nice. Big damage. Pass. Pass. Bufula. Severing Bite. Guard. Heal. There we go. So we're just guarding for the MP, basically. Okay, neither of those crit, although they did seal us, which is a little annoying. Need to reapply Tarunda. Okay. We could use a Amrita Shower to cure the seal. Nice. Cautious Cheer. Okay. Heal. Need to reapply Tarunda, so we reapply Tarunda. Wonderful. They're gathering Magatsuhi. This is probably AoE light, I would reckon. So guard. 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 Unless this is fire. But either way, guarding is the right option. Yeah, that ends their turn. Cool. That wasn't too bad. Right. Now we can do the exact same thing back to them. So we can do criticals. We need to reapply our buffs at the end here, but that should be fine. Or buffs and debuffs, I should say. That's good amount of damage. Severing Bite. Could just use Zanma, I suppose. Instead of trying to apply... yeah, let's just do Zanma. Well, the difference wasn't too much. I should just keep trying to apply... What's it called? Brain has gone blank. Mirage, that's it. Heal is probably necessary here. Yeah. Ice. Severing Bite. Cautious Cheer. And we'll also throw in a Matarunda. There we go. Ah. Hey, it missed. Wonderful. That was a lot of stuff, but that wasn't too bad. So I guess he does that on the second turn of his Magatsuhi turn. It just so happened to miss us this time, which was lucky. Okay, Severing Bite. How much does he need for another Cautious Cheer? 42. I'm thinking I can maybe get there if I guard. Maybe not. Pass. Bufula. Severing Bite. Guard. Just trying to push up his MP. Succubus is dead. Oh, didn't die. Then he does his heal for 400. So the heal's only for 400. That's not too bad. Need to reapply Cautious Cheer. I'm not going to quite make it, but that's okay. Let's do this. Follow up with a Chakra Drop. Reapply Cautious Cheer. Heal. Reapply attack down. Cool. Karnak hits again. It did crit this time instead of missing. Oh my lord. That's an insane turn. Absolutely insane. Third slot, we bring in a dude. Cautious cheer. I'm just gonna immediately reapply, I think. Yeah. Then golden apple, which means the dude comes in with good stats. That's fine. Okay. Change in King Frost into the first slot. He does ice attacks. That's my entire logic here. You're also going to switch Dazai because you're now out of abilities. You could bring in Surin up, I suppose. Although I don't need to because I have Idun, and Idun is going to apply the buff to everyone, so that's fine. I could just bring in somebody who's immune to what he's going to throw out. Do I have anyone who's immune to physical? I have some people who are resistant to physical, but nobody immune. An immunity to physical would go really hard for us here. Does Idun have immunity to light? Yeah, so that's fine. Immunity to light's good. Let's bring in Artemis. Yeah, if we think we're going to crit again, let's maybe bring in Artemis at some point. That's good. How many turns do I have? So if I'm thinking if I do a turn here, we then... I'm not going to get back around to a Dune. That's fine. That's all I was checking. Let's do Bull. Because there's no way to get 4 turns here, right? No. Okay. So with that in mind, we apply Tarunda to Konsu and heal ourselves. That's the correct move. Okay. That crit. That's fine. We blocked it. Okay, that's so lucky that went for us. Okay, immediately, we're gonna go Magatoki criticals. We're then just gonna start critting. So, King Rufula lowers defense. Severing Bite. Artemis, Astral Saint Strike. Does a lot of damage. Now we throw in a golden apple. That's an overheal plus a stat up. King Rufula. Severing Bite. Does 800 damage. And then it has to be Astral Saint Strike again, right? Yeah. And then throw in an Ice Gem. Oh! For 400. That's a pretty good Ice Gem. Okay. So, not everyone survived, but that's fine. Surinap leveled up, though.
Everyone, please stop fighting!
Miyazu! I'm so glad to see you. Are you okay?
I'm fine, Yuzuru. But please believe me. Konsu was just trying to protect me from the demons.
But...
I know. You're the one who's been protecting me this whole time. And you've sacrificed everything in your life just for me.
Sacrificed? That's not true at all. We're family. The only family we've got.
I know. But I also know that I'm a burden on you. And I don't want to be anymore. Konsu will keep me safe. That way, you can start living for yourself. And if I see that you can do that, then I think I can have hope for my future too. But if you're still worried about me, please help other people who are suffering like I am. I'm sorry you had to get involved in this too. But thank you for trying to help me.
I apologize as well. I should have done more to keep this peaceful. But I'm sure you understand the threat that the Kadishtu pose. Will you allow us to shelter Miyazu here?
Please take good care of my sister.
Completed quest. Rescue Miyazu Atsuta. 13,000 Maka. And another 20,000 XP. Nice.
There is something else I should tell you, Nahobino. You are aware that Abdiel is currently commanding Bethel's forces against the Demon King, correct?
Yes.
Well, it appears another Archangel may be making a move.
Oh?
His name is Mastema.
Archangel Mastema.
I don't know that name.
You might consider him a shadow operative of Bethel, taking the dirtier jobs in the name of God, even commanding demons. I am certain he is working behind the scenes to hunt down the Kadishtu.
You obtained the Angel Feather.
If you use that, you should be able to meet with Mastema. It may be worth your while to speak with him, seeing as how you share a common goal.
Okay. So he is just past the leyline font, which is where we were told to go back and not to continue. Interesting.
Thanks, everyone, for helping me with Miyazu. I guess she's stronger than I ever gave her credit for. She doesn't need me anymore.
Yuzuru, that's...
Sorry, Yuzuru. I couldn't help much. And he ended up doing most of the work.
You don't have to be sorry. If there's anyone who wasn't able to help Miyazu, it was me. I have to think about the last thing she said to me.
Yuzuru.
Hey, do you have a moment?
Oh, okay.
Back there, Konsu said he'd protect her, and we basically just took him at his word. It's a risk. Do you think we can really afford to believe a demon's promises? Or not? You know what demons can be like. Would we be fools to trust them?
That's an interesting question. They can be trusted or they can't be trusted. Well, I'm gonna say they can be trusted, but I can see how this could be bad. What if a demon has told her something and she's like, should I believe that demon? Do we think that she should trust the demon that told her something? Absolutely not, but they can be trusted.
Huh. They're actually a lot like humans, aren't they? Some are easy to trust, and some are a different matter altogether. Sorry, I guess that all came out of nowhere.
Okay.
Hey, look, are you gonna go see the Archangel after this? 'Cause if you are, would you mind taking me with you?
Me too. I want to know what Bethel HQ's thinking.
I'd like to join as well. Is that all right?
Of course.
Okay, then once we're all ready, let's go.
Young man, I would like to ask for your opinion on recent events. Yuzuru Atsuta had been fighting to protect Tokyo from demons for the purpose of keeping Miyazu, his only family, safe. But his actions created an unintended byproduct, namely an emotional burden on his sister. This led her to leave him and go with Konsu. Human feelings are complex, and it is difficult to ascertain correct courses of action. I am curious as to your thoughts on the matter of Yuzuru and his sister.
I feel bad for Yuzuru. I understand Miyazu's point. This was best for everyone or they had to compromise. So, let's just go through these. Yuzuru. Was this good for Yuzuru? Or do I feel bad for Yuzuru? I think for Yuzuru this is okay. I think that him understanding that he was a burden on his sister is bad for him, but I think that's okay. I understand Miyazu's point. Yeah, that if Yuzuru has to keep protecting her, then Yuzuru can't do other things. I think that's fair-ish. This was best for everyone. I don't know if this was the best way to handle the situation. I don't entirely understand why she had to go with Bethel Egypt, why that was her only option. Obviously, we know from meta-knowledge of the canon of creation that there are other reasons why Khonsu wants to keep her safe, but this is the best for everyone doesn't seem great. Or they both had to compromise. I think this is the right answer. I think it was a compromise. I think this is an okay solution. I don't think this is a great solution.
Compromise. So you mean to say that neither side was entirely satisfied with the result?
Yes.
By entering Khonsu's protection, Miyazu will be safe from the danger surrounding Tokyo, and it is unlikely that Bethel, Egypt will be defeated by other demons. Additionally, Yuzuru will no longer need to risk his life to protect his sister. From this perspective, the ideal result was reached for everyone involved. But even if that is the logical conclusion, the look on Yuzuru's face seemed to indicate a reluctance to accept it as such. Now I see why you called it a compromise. Matters can hardly be fully settled when accounting for human feelings. The human heart is difficult to understand. Even if both sides want what's best for each other, a desirable solution cannot always be reached. But despite that, I believe having such unconditional love and compassion for another is a remarkable quality.
Okay, Yuzuru Atsuta left the party. Aogami wants to talk some more. We have an analyze on Khonsu, which we'll look at his lore later if we make him. I assume when we make him. And now we are back to having to investigate the salt statues. Okay. Now I just want to have a little look at our party here. So you're exactly the same. So I assume Yoko's exactly the same. And now we have Dazai. Dazai is exactly the same as he was. Interesting. Okay. Well, that is interesting that he is now just a member of our group. Okay. Party-wise then, if we're following what we were doing before, that's Yoko, Ichiro, and Tao. Okay. So that's our new group. The fact that they are like right at the edge of getting all their skills makes me think that again there's going to be a point soon where they're going to leave and then they're going to come back, and that's kind of when I want to do the quests. So I guess we're going to continue leaving all these quests undone for now, and we're going to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.